abusuan for say ope baby e di wudwuma papa bi so what you say engagement wedding asori ope so ukọ serve unkrofo bi a particular place wo ye dwuma de bi won kran ka so area ho na say ope so kokọ eden ukọ serve unkrofo bi catering services rent house what you say ceremony bi a naming ceremony ayie ni nyina kona ko hu Goshen event venue ewo Kaswa Eon City more Presby kwana so ho no ma so ho a very nice place tier rubber e bi ano nche so what you say demu for ahoy kama very serene environment so ho oma for kona ko hu omo numbers and that screen so no from WhatsApp yo na one omo ndi edwuma bi abeso di bia ombe sort out kama
for okay, so from we be a quite TV and I know first time by channel so that's why okay, so from we be a quite TV and I know first time by channel so that's why they were like and then we are there. Watch after that right, they was subscribe to our channel. See be on our next video be answer baby. E bet me can be there no way say me this small guy on our screen here street kid yeah or your screen so then same be together concerning John Dramani Mahama and then the NDC government on my day. I bet now so now Sans me are quite two Ghana Ghana for baby comment and then Ghana for baby no my shock because I quite get this day like all can seem like Ghana for baby na shocked and then and some no can in eyes on point. It was for you could hear quite same or the two and then after that no. Yeah, but boy, after markings during the vetting committee, and then one of the NDC guys in Zimbabwe kind of video hiding. While I part was our part was a Kufaro Yanko Pon Fanchen, because Nimno Ede, or a Busafo before they got sans by this small guy, the two Jan, a Busafo, a screens so I didn't catch, yeah, Trinity Multimedia. Our number good screens, we just give them any kind of design be up beyond Sabede. It makes me a cable Busafo and put in my this small boy, the two Jan.
Sal interviews a street kid.
No, I need to.
Mahama, Mama.
Addo.
Now getting your phone with the jump. This is much a jump.
Hey.
You're just as much. You're just you're doing some work.
Sir, what am I saying?
Ha! No friend get you go me know. Come in trouble. Come quiet us. As soon as what man who say your man in this scaniba. And I pray, would you just get bound to me call?
The mama,
The mama, no. Oh, they are so bad by a Ghana, you know this meant to come to us. Get over to us over here. Zion Nim Krada. The next one is all about never. Young Papa. MPP, I'll buy. Oh, yeah, bad papa.
What for MPP wrong?
Ma, that Mama tells it, Mama, I this one. I'm sorry.
And what was all MPP at that? As a senator, MPP.
Men, want them.
Medasi.
I'm people for a CM.
Medasi. Medasi, what in your mission? You were to Abanama. You about 2028, but you are not Yakobo when you come.
The same was says, one. Say, what if you come over here?
Medasi, in your mission, amen. Amen.
Sal interview.
This young boy did two and then Ghana for people raise the concern on say at this stage because them no can move because and then he has realized that any young penny for no one affect him and then in crown they also crying because what yes them now chronic car maybe we homeless and then right you know be a free teachers in a bed letting them now go school and then no be him yeah or be pansa share at least any obiana or be make out of school but at least do corner setting in the wide then the winning say my this young boy here they to and when them from here send him dinka catch no yeah this MP on our screen so betting committee yeah or baba be betting there after no marking then no maybe here again come say on why I just I can't see me away there or person fan money but after no marking say name so I'm a serious person and then no man found one dikwa yeah as no can anymore on the public no be more there I resign as them now there. What kind of stuff we go to my
post I made on 22nd August 2019. Ghanaians will remember President Akufo-Addo for three things. One, stealing and corruption.
Stay there. We'll take step by step. Brogya, at the time you made this post, had you any evidence of President Akufo-Addo involved in any stealing? Because if you had said the Akufo-Addo government, that's the post. If you had said the Akufo-Addo government I'm a politician, you're a politician. You can make a general statement against a government, which is your bona fide, no problem. But I can say that there is corruption in the Mahama administration, a political statement. But if I go and say President Mahama has stolen, that's a different matter. And it is going directly at him. Or if I say Brogya Jemfi will be remembered for stealing, that's a different matter. So I want to know from you that this very post, Akufo-Addo remembered for 3 things. 1, stealing and corruption. Had you any evidence of any stealing by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the then president of Ghana, at the time you made this post?
Mr. Chairman, the post was actually in reference to the government of President Akufo-Addo. But I think that the government did not show up.
Brogya, I have the character reference from 3 important people. I have it here as part of the due diligence we did. They describe you as a very meticulous and diligent person. I have it here. I was going to read that to you as part of your virtues to encourage in your ministry. You are very diligent, also meticulous. This post has been on your wall since 2019. We are in 2025. You don't think that you can do better than what you've just said? You are now coming into public service. The man you described with these words turns 81 very soon. All right? He's human as you are. What have you to say? I know you can do better than this.
Mr. Chairman, we are all learning and growing in politics. I think that there's more room for improvement. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Now, when you say there is more room for improvement, are you making a general statement of more room for it? There is a specific matter related to you, and I need you to respond if you at all want to make amends. But don't make a sweeping statement, Mr. Chairman, we are learning, there's more room for improvement. For the time being, you are the one on oath, and there's a specific matter related to your post against the former president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I said, what do you say to that? And I know you can do better than this.
Mr. Chairman, what I mean is that the intent at the time was to refer to the government. And so once that was omitted and you drawing my attention to it, it tells me that we are growing and we can do better. I was not...
Therefore, it tells you that we are growing and we can do better. Therefore...
Mr. Chairman, therefore, given the opportunity, I would not put it as I did.
In other words, the benefits of hindsight. Is that what you want to say?
Of course. Mr.
Okay, sure. So, on point 2 and 3, I take those as very political statements. I don't take it against you. You talk about family and friends, cronies, government. It's a political statement. 3, profligacy in government, political statement. I do not take it against you. However, don't you think that this statement, these 2 points you made, were just too much alleged? Because in government today, you realize that there are families, relations, who by virtue of their role are getting appointment, correct?
Man, with the first part or the second part?
I'm dealing with the 2 together. Okay, so let's deal with the first one. I agree, you are right. Let's leave the third one, the last one out. Let's deal first with the family and friends in government. And let me put the question properly. That don't you think that you went rather too hard on the MPP government? Because in this government, there are families and friends, relations, by virtue of their very work they've done for the party. are getting appointment because they've worked for it.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I think that if the government is populated by family, friends, or cronies, you may want to look at it negatively. I think that people can express their opinions if that is what they perceive the government to be, by not impugning any ill motive. And if I have to take from, because the three things were in reference to the introduction, that Ghanaians will remember President Akufo-Addo for family, friends, cronies government. If it's established that there were family, friends in the government, I think that that's a matter of fact, and may not, once I did not really say they have done anything that is untoward or wrongly, then I think, leader, you may accept this one. Thank you.
We want him to counter. So, but at the time you made this post, you use the word if the government is populated by family. Was it the case that the Akufo-Addo's government was populated by his family members? Is that what you are saying? And if we count all the appointees, all the ministers, and we say that count how many of his family members were in, the context you put it, populated, was that the case?
Mr. Chairman, in all honesty, I don't know, and I could not have known all members of the Akufo-Addo government, but at least I knew a couple of family members who were in the government.
And you know a couple of family and friends in this government as well, correct? If you don't know, should I furnish you? Or you do, but you are making a political statement. I mean, let's be fair to the fact.
After all, they say why they watching this and I as I need my phone. They are setting statements we or my or Bemo why they as you should. Because for high TV, and I'll comment or comment section. When I